So in this video, we are going to learn how to register a limited company by yourself on a Gov website. This process is pretty straightforward, right? You can register a limited company in your house address as well. You don't have to have a commercial address. If you don't want to register the limited company in your house address, obviously you need to keep in mind that once you will register a company, your house address is going to be public. But if you're somebody who don't want to register a limited company in your house address, then you will have to buy a virtual address. And where to buy the virtual address, I already put the link for that inside the notes. You will simply buy a virtual address from them, and that address you are going to use once you will register a limited company. You don't have to register a limited company to sell on eBay. This is not for everyone. You can start as a sole trader as well. But if you're somebody who is obviously trying to sell on eBay, you obviously want to establish an e-commerce business, and down the line you want to apply for self-sponsorship, some sort of visa, then registering a limited company is compulsory for you. But if you're not dealing with visa, all that kind of stuff, you just want to keep the thing simple, you can just simply start as a sole trader as well. The major difference between both of them, I have explained in a separate lecture. You will see that lecture as well. But the main thing is that you will have to register a limited company if you want to apply for self-sponsorship, any visa, anything like that. So right here, first, make sure you can use your own residential address. Obviously, you can use it. There is nothing wrong with it, right? A lot of people, they register a limited company using a residential address. The address where they are living, you don't need to own that property. Even though you are renting, you have all the right to register a limited company there. There is nothing wrong with that. But if you want to keep the things private, you can buy a virtual address. Where to buy, I already mentioned. The link for that is going to be inside the notes, right? So let's get started. First of all, you want to go on a Google. That's the first thing that you want to do. And then you want to type register the limited company. And you want to type Gov at the end, right? Once you will type Gov at the end, and you ignore these links first, always go to the official website right here. You will be on this page. Make sure you have all these things before you register a limited company. And also, there is a fee that you need to pay once you will register a limited company. That is £50. This is going directly to the company house. We register a limited company on a Gov website, and companies get registered through the company house. These are all the things that you need to have: town of birth, mother name, father name, telephone number, national insurance number, passport number. All of these you will have to have before you will register a limited company. So right now you're gonna click on register now. Once you will click on a register now, it will ask you, are you starting a new application? You will just simply click on yes, and then it will say check before you start. So obviously these are the things you need to read, all that kind of stuff. Normally, I honestly don't really read that. Are you able to pay for this application using a card or PayPal? And you can just say yes. You can also pay by PayPal as well. And then say, are any director or person with a significant control on a company's house secured register, right? You can just simply click on no for this one, right? Then next, here you will have to create a new government gateway. Government gateway is just simply you're gonna sign up using your email address, you're gonna create an account here that you can obviously use whenever you need to come back and log into your company, log into your account. You will be able to do that. Just simply click making a government gateway. On a gateway, here you need to put your email address. So I'm going to put my email address right here, and I'm going to show you what will happen on the next page. So right here, you will be able to see I put my email address right here, and it have sent a code to my email address. I need to copy that code. I need to put that code right here, and then I need to click on confirm. If you don't receive the email within, let's say 30 minutes, as they say right here, then you can click on right here that I have not received the email. As soon I added the code inside, it say email address confirmed, and then you will just simply click on continue right here. Once you will click on continue, it will ask you what is your full name. So I'm going to put my name right here, Zain Shah. Then whatever your name is on your passport, your ID card, this is what you need to put right here. Put that name right here, and here it will ask you to create a password. Keep in mind, you need to follow these instructions. You can mix the number, letters, you can mix the symbols, everything. Whatever the password that you're going to choose, just simply write it down somewhere. So I'm going to choose one password for myself, click on continue, and then what will happen on the next page, I will show you right there. So once you will add your password, you will get your Government Gateway user ID. This ID is obviously very personal, so you need to keep it safe. That's the reason I'm hiding as well, right? And they will also send this ID to your email address. But just in case, once you are at this stage, write this government ID somewhere, or just simply take a screenshot, because sometime maybe the email doesn't come or anything like that. You are on the safe side, right? Once you have done that, just simply click on continue right here, and then it will take you to the next page. Once you are on the next page, you will also need to set up additional security, right? So once you will click on continue, you can obviously put your mobile number and get a text message, voice call, mobile number, text message. It will be easier. Just simply click on text message, continue, and then you need to add your UK mobile number here. Just click on yes. You need to put your phone number right here. Once you will put your phone number, click on send access code, and then a code will come, which will be a OTP in your text message. You will need to add that code. So I will add that code. I will show you what will happen on the next page. Now, once I have done that, it have told me that you have set up additional security, right? Then you will just simply click on continue. Once you will continue, it will say which email you want to use for your application. I will just simply, so once you have set it up the additional security, it will ask you these options. It will say what is your relationship to the company. You're gonna simply pick company director, click on save and continue, and then it will be on this page right here. Will this company be a community or interest company, right? You just simply gonna click no right here. These are the normally types of company, obviously the charities, those sort of stuff. We're just gonna click no and save continue. On the next page right here, you will say that will the company will be limited by share or limited by the guarantee. So we're gonna pick the option called limited by shares, right? Then the next one is going to be our save and continue. We're going to go to the next page right here. This is where we're going to pick the name for the company, right? As I mentioned, you can take the inspiration from ChatGPT as well. It doesn't really matter, but I have already opened a ChatGPT. The name for the company, I'm going to pick Unique Finds Shop. In this case, this is just a hypothetical example. Obviously, you can pick whatever you want. This is one is a limited option. The other one is LTD. It doesn't matter whatever you pick right here, right? You wanna go for LTD, you wanna go for limited, it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna go for LTD, Unique Find Shops. I'm gonna give a bit space right here, and then gonna click on save and continue. Once you will click on save and continue, it will ask you which email address that you want to use. Your email address is going to be here. Just simply pick that email address. This email address, as they say, is not going to be public or anything. Just simply pick that email address, click on save and continue. And on this page right here, it will ask you to confirm that email address again. So just simply click on confirm and continue. And then it will say what will be your registered office, right? It doesn't really matter that you use your home address, but if you don't want your home address to be available publicly, you can pick this option. Obviously, there is a different process that I'm not going to go through this video, but ideally you just want to buy a virtual address, right? Right here, just simply put the postcode. I'm going to put a hypothetical postcode, right? It's not really. So let's put E178AZ, and door number, I'm going to pick number 10, just for the sake of this example. So let's pick any 6 Mark House Avenue. I don't know who's this address belong to. And then then go to save and continue, right? Is your registered address? They will say yes, confirm and continue. You are confirm and continue. They say where your company will be registered. So obviously depending on where you live. So if you live in Scotland, pick Scotland. If you live in England and Wales, just click on England and Wales. I will say England and Wales. Most people, they pick England and Wales even though they live in Scotland. Depending on your address, just simply pick where your address is. If your address is in England and Wales, just simply pick England and Wales. Click on save and continue. Once you will click save and continue, then say what's the principal place of your business. So my principal place of the business is the same one where which is my registered address, right? Normally, if this principal place is different, let's say you bought a virtual address, but you work from home, then you can pick a different address, pick this option, and you put your home address. This address will not go public. So there are two things. Number one is your registration address. You probably have bought a virtual address for it, right? But if you pick a different place where you operate your business, if you're working from home, you are an e-commerce business or any other business, then any communication that you're going to receive for HMRC, it's going to go to that address where you are living, where you are operating your business. So in this case, to keep the thing simple, I will just simply pick the address that I have added before, but you can add the other address as well. So if that is something which goes for you, just pick a different address. Okay, so let's say give us one or more ways to contact Unique Finds Shop Limited. Here you're going to put your contact number. You're going to put your, is there any landline number that you have? Doesn't matter. Put your email address here. You need to have a phone number, ideally, and an email address. So let's say I put one mobile number here, 075. This number is not mine. I'm just adding one number right here for the sake of this tutorial. I'm going to click on save and continue. Is the new company replacing another business? You're going to click on no, and then we're going to go to the next page right here. When will the company start trading? You will say no plan of start trading or any business activity yet, on a different future date, on the same date it gets set up. So you're going to say on a different date in the future. So here you can, to be honest with you, I would say you can put 3-4 weeks from now, depending on whenever you want to do it, or even if you pick the same date it gets set up, that's also fine. But you can pick a different date as well. But if you're just registering a company, you just want to save the name, as I mentioned, you don't want to, open a business bank account or anything right now. You can just, no plan to start trading. You can make your company active down in the future as well. But normally I will say just pick on the same date when it gets set up. So, you are registering a company, you want to get your business registered as soon as possible, start making profit, create your accounts on it, eBay, Amazon, wherever you're looking to sell at the end of the day. Click on save. Next one, in its first 3 months, will this company do any of the following? Pay interest, make loyalty payment, receive the interest or dividend. I will click on no, and then I will click on save and continue. What will the company will be doing? This is really, really important. This is Company House divide each and everything. They call it SIC code. When they are asking for SIC code, this SIC code will be inside the notes as well, because there is a particular SIC code when it comes to an e-commerce business, right? I will put the SIC code. You will see the link for, you will see that mention inside the notes that I have put the first lecture inside the entire course. So you put the SIC code right here, and then you will select the option which I will show you on the screen. So the SIC code that you want to pick is going to be this one right here, 47910, retail sale via mail order, houses, or via internet. That's the one you want to pick. Click on save and continue. And then you can add more than one activities as well. But currently we don't have a plan for doing that. So obviously just keep one. But if you are, let's say, a limited company, you want to sell on, I don't know, e-commerce business, and on the side, you want to repair cars, obviously it will be better idea to register a different limited company in that case. So this limited company, just for e-commerce business, you can sell on TikTok Shop, you can sell on eBay, you can sell on Shopify, Etsy, anything that you're gonna sell on online, even your own website. This limited company, you can do everything under this limited company. Click on confirm and continue. And then we'll say, has anyone on this application ever sent a secure register to ask from a company house protection? Just click on no. And then we will go to the next page. Here, you're going to have to put your obviously name, your date of birth, everything like that. So I'm going to do Zain, then last name is Shah, doesn't have the full name. As a director, used a different name for a business in last 20 years. No. Nationality, we're going to put, they might call it Great Britain, but they call it British. Okay. The date of birth, put your date of birth. I'm going to put 1/1/1985 just for the sake of this thing. Job title, just put director. Just put director, company director. That's the one you can put right here. That's the one I normally pick as well. Click on save and continue, right? And then the next one, what is your correspondence address, right? You can, if you bought a virtual address, always pick a different address and put your residential address. So they will send all the letters and everything to your house address. Your registered address just would be like a showpiece, which anybody search for your limited company, they will see that address. But anytime once you receive an email from HMRC or you will receive any letter from a company house, that letter will go to your house address. So just pick a different address right here. But for the sake of this, like if you are registering the company on your residential address, just simply pick the one which will show you in the box right here. Click on save and continue, and they will say, what is your home address, right? As a director, there is a virtual address where you register a limited company, and obviously where you're living, when you're renting or you own a property, whatever, you need to put your home address right here. This is not going to be public, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you are registering a company on your home address already, just simply pick that, save and continue, and then they will say, does Zain Shah want to receive a reminder? Like here it's going to say your name, you want to receive a reminder by email. Yes, I want to receive that. And then at the end of it, it will say, put your email address here. We're going to pick the email address. Do you want to add another director? No, this is just a single thing. But if you are obviously, let's say you're registering a limited company with someone where you're going to be 50-50 partner, then you can add a different director here. The process is same. They're just going to ask for name, date of birth, that kind of stuff. Click on save and continue. And then this is each and everything. You're going to confirm each and everything. Click confirm director live, agree to become a director. Click on save and continue. Once you will save and continue this right here, blah, 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 all of that stuff, we're going to click on continue right here. Do you want the director to be digitally authorized to file the online company? Yes, I want to do that. Save and continue. Which director? Yes. If there are two directors, obviously it will show both of them. So this is just one director. Do you have an existing filing account? No, I don't have that. That can be created later. Don't worry about it. Just do whatever I'm doing on the screen. So just which email address does want to use for the web filing? Choose the email address on the screen. Everything done. Save and continue. We will do save and continue. And then you are about to set up a limited company. Shareholders, right? We click on save and continue. It will ask, is Zain Shah a shareholder? Yes, I am a shareholder as well. Would you like to add another shareholder? No, I don't want to add another shareholder. Then confirm and continue. Do you want to use the most common type of shares, like a British pound? That's yes, that's the one. I want to do that. And then click on this one, save and continue right here. How many shares does Zain Shah own? One share. Just click on one share. I own 100% of my company. That's it. Click on next one. Choose the value of each share. I will just simply pick £1, right? That's it. You don't want to choose other option. Just simply pick £1 right here. Click on save and continue. One share, company worth £1, share value is £1, and I own all the shares as well. Click on confirm and continue, right? This is you are about to set up a company. This, all that it shows right here. Read through each and everything. Click on continue. Then from the previous answer, we know Zain Shah is a person we ask you a few more questions. Click on continue. Right? Do you have a right to appoint and remove the majority company director? Yes, I want to have that right. Then all the things that you have added right here, I confirm this, I confirm this. Every detail will be here on the page. Click on save and continue. Once you will click on save and continue, they will ask you to read a model article of association. You can go through this one. You want to use the model articles, and then just simply click on yes, save and continue. Do you agree from a company? All that, I confirm this, I confirm this. I'm opening a company from a laugh for the laughful purposes. You go through, read and everything. I have done this process so many times, so that's why I just click on this one, but make sure you read and everything. Eventually you're going to do what I'm doing on the screen. Okay, so you're gonna need to provide 3 different types of personal information: town of birth, mother maiden name, I will say, and I will put my telephone number. Easy, so I don't have to upload anything. Let's say your town of birth, first 3 letters, I'm gonna put ABC. Mother maiden name, let's say we do, in this case we will do, I don't know what we can put as a mother maiden, first 3 letter. Let's say we do GJAM, whatever obviously your mother maiden name is going to be. For telephone character, I'm going to put 1 2 3, save and continue, right? All these answer done, confirm and continue, and then it will show you everything that you have filled up again. Then click on I understand, this cannot be changed, and I can confirm and send the application. Once you will click on confirm and send the application, on this part it will ask you to pay £50. You can make the payment with the PayPal, credit card, debit card. But if they will reject your application, they will refund you. If they need more, obviously, information, they will ask you. Just simply click on make payment. Once you click the make payment, you can pay with a credit card, debit card, you can pay with the PayPal. The rest of the process, obviously, you pick credit or debit card, pick that one, put your card number here, name card here, billing address here, and then your email here. Click on continue, submit, and then your company will be simply registered. This is a simple process to do it. You can do it by yourself. You don't need to pay anyone to do it.